Hey guys, today I'll be installing the TJ-16 Typhoon water filtration system by Circupool. Looks like it's pretty easy to do. I'm a CPA, I don't do these type of things for a living. So if I can do it, you can too. A couple tips: make sure you have all the right equipment. I like to use this purple primer. I think it does a better job, at least all the stuff I've read, than if you just go with cement alone. I'm also going to install a Jandy never lube valve. If you look at some of the pictures here, they suggest it, the literature suggests it. I figure I've put enough money into this already to have a valve is not a bad idea. A couple other things. I've seen people on YouTube, they have these electric saws. To me, that's just a pain. I actually bought this pipe cutter, it wasn't that expensive on Home Depot, and I've used it before in other thick pipes. It is pretty easy to use, so I'd recommend that. And then the other thing is lay out everything beforehand. I essentially built this on the ground. I've uninstalled it now, but built it on the ground so I know I have all the pieces in the right place, and then I'll just transfer it over to here. Okay, I just opened up the pipes and cut through them using my Husky pipe cutter. It only took about 1 minute. Okay, next put this connector on. Make sure you put this in so it's facing up, the washer, and then make sure this is on, because once you glue this on, you'll never be able to get that on. So put this piece on first. Okay, then next glue this piece on. Make sure, what I did was I glued these all together here. Very important, you gotta put this piece on before you start gluing stuff, or because this has to be on in between here. Otherwise, you'll never be able to get it on afterwards. Okay, now I installed the Jandy Never Lube valve. Just remember, when it's pointed off, that means water cannot flow through, and you want the water to be able to go the direction of the handle. So I've now put that on. Next, I glued this piece on so that I can bring the water back down into the filter. Okay, I'm all done now, and I've glued all the pieces on. A couple tips here is, this was the very last piece I put on. And remember, this is not glued on. So what I did was I measured it all out, dry fitted it, made sure everything worked. And then what I did is I put some glue on here, and I quickly screwed this on tight. And then that way, as I pushed this down into place, this was cinched up nice and tight. And that way I didn't push this down too far or down not enough. And so I'll try it in a minute and make sure it all works.